Hello everyone, happy fall. I am so excited about this video. I am bringing you 5 super easy and super simple anyone can do DIYs from the Target dollar spot, so stay tuned. All right, so let's get to it. Number 1 here, look at this beautiful ring from that Target dollar spot. Gorgeous. It was $3, but it's actually so sturdy. The beautiful golden tone. I fell in love with it. I actually got 2. But today we're working with just 1, and I am going to make a very simple wreath. If you've seen my last video of fall wreaths, which I can put in the description box below, I love my wreaths very simple, very just elegant but simple. Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to do a similar one that I did with a regular grapevine wreath in that last video, but today I'm using this golden ring from the dollar spot at Target. I'm going to take these wheat bush stems from Walmart that I got and I have used in pretty much most of my videos and DIYs for fall. I'm going to hot glue one in each direction, one going up and one going down, and I'm going to keep the shape of that ring. I almost want to make sure that ring is hidden behind that stem, and I'm going to focus on the bottom right side of that ring. Now, these are some peonies I got on Amazon. They are the coffee tone. They are stunning, my friends. If you follow me, you know that I am a little bit obsessed with peonies. And normally the pinkish vintage color ones, but these coffee tones are perfect for fall. So I am going to add a couple here, the larger one facing up and then the smaller one facing down. I made a very simple bow using burlap ribbon from burlapfabric.com. I'm going to have the website linked down below. They have beautiful selections of burlap anything. And I'm just going to place it in between both flowers there, just nice and snug. And hot glue it in place. Did I hot glue it? No, I think I tied it in the back. And then that's basically it. I'm just going to add a ribbon, the same burlap ribbon on the top, and that's where I'll hang it from, and then we'll be done. One thing I do want to mention is, and that's why I'm kind of going to show you here what I did with this. When I do wreaths that have the decor on one side of it instead of the bottom or all around it, for obvious reasons, it tends to be heavier on that side. So I wanted to mention that I did hot glue the ribbon to the actual ring, because otherwise then the ring will just obviously, just gravity will take over and it would make that wreath kind of tilt to the right. So that's why I'm hot gluing it and making sure that it's not going to go anywhere and it is as straight as possible. But look how beautiful, simple, elegant this wreath is. Alright guys, so talking about simple and easy, it doesn't get easier than this. I got these candle pillars again, at the Target dollar spot. They were $1 each. One of them had a little chip taken off, but these are the only 3 I saw, so I grabbed them. And this is the yellow, the mustard yellow that I'm going with for my fall decorations. I'm going to make it very simple. I am going to flip one over, then I'm going to use E6000 and hot glue to glue the other yellow one right on top. This is to make a taller candle pillar, and then I'm going to leave the white one. It's the only one I have, so I really can't do much with it, but I will add or hot glue a small little yellow sunflower to the front, which will accent it and as well as bring together that yellow tone. To finish it off, I'm just going to add this Dollar Tree lace ribbon, which is so cute and chic, and just make a simple bow. And guys, that's it. That is it. Very simple. Anyone can do this, but what a cute little accent for fall. All right, guys, so DIY number 3. This is another kind of like a wreath form. This was also $3. Again, that golden tone that I thought it was very, very cute. I'm going to remove that string. It's like a leather or pleather, I guess, a little string. I'm going to remove that. We're going to put it back on in a little bit. I want to make a wreath here, but I'm going to make it in a pumpkin shape. So I'm just going to add a piece of scrap rope to it, to the little ring on top, and I'm just going to tie it regularly, nothing major. This is going to serve as, because I'm going to create a nice long stem for this pumpkin here, and I want something for the aluminum foil to hold on to. So that's what I use. I saw this technique being used by Mama Dares to DIY. I've already used it in several projects, and I just love this technique. So I'm going to have her channel linked down below if you want to check out her videos. They're so creative, so creative. So this is where I got this technique from. So I'm just going to wrap some aluminum foil, and I'm going to keep wrapping until I like the thickness and the shape. So I'm going to make it thicker on the bottom, just like any pumpkin stem would be, and then go thinner as I go. And then I'm going to kind of curl it in a way that I think it would look cute. After I hot glued a little bit of the base of the stem there, just so it didn't move so much, I'm going to now wrap it with some Dollar Tree nautical rope. Now, if you've ever separated each strand from the rope, I don't know if you have or not, but when you separate them, each strand has like a ton of jute twine. So when you separate them, this jute twine kind of separates, I guess, it loosens up, and then when I wrapped it around the stem, it doesn't look like rope, it just looks like a whole bunch of jute twine wrapped around the stem, and you'll see it. But basically, I'm just going to hot glue to secure it and then wrap it around until the entire stem is wrapped in this rope or jute twine in this case.
Give me, all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do.
So you can see it there a little bit better, that it doesn't even look like rope. It just looks like a whole bunch of jute twine. All right, so you can see some of the aluminum foil there on the bottom. So I'm just going to kind of just thread more of this rope around and around until everything is covered, and then again securing it with hot glue. So now it's time to add some florals. These are some faux grassy plants that I got on Amazon. They are on my Amazon store, which is linked down below. I'm going to thread a couple branches, one facing up, the other one facing down. And I'm going to keep, again, the decorations very simple and on the right side of the wreath. But instead of the right bottom of the wreath, this was going to be a little bit directly on the side of the wreath. And threading it through the chicken wire there just makes it a lot more secure. I didn't even have to hot glue it, but I'm just going to add hot glue now to add these yellow baby spreads that I also got on Amazon. I'm going to add a little bundle, again facing up, and another one facing down. I'm going to take some burlap fabric, or burlap ribbon from burlapfabric.com, and I'm going to make a very simple bow, and I'm going to tie it in the middle using that leftover strand of rope that I have. I just thought it would just tie everything together, and just going to tie it simply in the middle, nothing too fancy. Cut the X's, and then I'm going to hot glue it in the center and between the flowers. So there you have it. I added that little pumpkin from the Dollar Tree there, just clipped right to it. And here I'm going to add that little piece of leather to be able to hang it. I actually put it on right directly underneath the stem, but I had to move it again because the floral arrangement made the wreath just kind of hang to the right. So as you can see, I had to move it just to even it out. But look how cute this looks, and really so simple, guys. All right, guys, so DIY number 4. This one is also a very simple one. I'm just going to take this Target Dollar Spot pumpkin. It is foam. I am going to remove the stem because I'm not going to use it for this one. And then I'm going to take some spray paint from Rust-Oleum in the flat white. I'm going to take it outside, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes here so you can see the process of when I have to spray paint something. I take my camera, I grab my tarp, I show you a little bit of my messy studio, and then I go out the front door, and that is where I do the spray painting. That's where the magic happens for spray painting. Obviously in the summertime, sometimes in the winter, but it does take a little longer to dry. And then I place the tarp on the floor, and that's where I start painting. So nothing fancy, but I just thought it'd be fun to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes. I gave it one coat. It was a pretty heavy coat of this spray paint, and then I took it inside. I'm going to take this acrylic marker from Artisa. They're offering any of my viewers 10% off using a promo code. So it'll be linked down below if you're interested. They're awesome acrylic markers. If you don't have any other marker, you can definitely use any permanent marker. I'm just going to place a little bit of distress all around the pumpkin. And I'm going to use this knob. It came from an old dresser I flipped not long ago. And I'm just going to place some hot glue in the hole where the stem was. And I'm going to glue this knob as the stem. I just think it adds such a cute little detail. And then I'm going to add a bow, very simple bow with buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and hot glue it to the center. Now I also had this a tin leaf from a previous project from the Dollar Tree that I kept, and I'm gonna hot glue it to the side there on the pumpkin, and then we'll be done. I mean, seriously, so easy, so cute, and really you can customize this to any color. I just thought black and white would be super cute, and really anyone can do this one.
Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be.
All right, and our final DIY, guys, another super easy one. This wooden pumpkin came again from the Target dollar spot, very inexpensive. I love the wood tone, but it's a little too dark for my taste, but it can certainly be left just like this. I'm going to tape a couple of the planks that I want to, and here I am trying to figure out which one I wanted to keep. I'm going to use painter's tape to tape it and protect it. I'm going to paint everything using 2 coats of Rust-Oleum chalk paint and the linen white, and then just leave those 2 planks in that natural wood tone.
Got this picture in my mind. It's just the two of us, just the two of us. But I know I have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else, and I will have to let her go. She will never know, nah, never know, nah. She will never know, nah, never know, nah. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart without knowing she did. But I guess that it will pass.
Then once the paint was dry, it's time to remove. It's so satisfying seeing that, isn't it? The tape, and then you can see those 2 planks, which I thought looked super cute. And then I decided to distress very little, very, very little, just the edges of the white planks. That way it just adds a little bit more of a farmhouse look to it. And then once I distressed it, then I added a bit of oh my god, raffia ribbon to add. I didn't even make a bow. I just basically just tied it to the stem, and that was it. So guys, we are just about done. This one is another one that anyone can do, and is so easy to customize in whatever colors you want, or even leave it just as it was. I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun making this video because I'm using Target dollar spot items, which I normally use Dollar Tree, but this was a lot of fun. And I hope it inspires you in some kind of way. If you're visiting for the first time, I hope you consider subscribing to our channel and becoming part of our YouTube family. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your time and coming back to watch. I hope you have a blessed day, and I have a link here for a playlist with more DIYs for fall decorations, so feel free to click on it, and I hope you have a great day, guys.